these, I'm going to be using 1 zucchini, 2 red bell peppers, mushrooms, pesto, and pepper jack cheese. And I'm going to be making these on these beautiful bread rolls. We're going to start by roasting our peppers, so I'm going to go ahead and grease the pan, and then I'm just going to put the peppers onto the hot pan and let them sit there until they get pretty much charred. Now you can do this over a flame, but I only have an electric stove, so this is the best way that works for me. I already chopped my mushrooms and onions, so I'm going to go ahead and cook those up. So I'm going to do the onions first and season them with a little salt and pepper. Will you look at these peppers, guys? They are looking so good. But now it's time to cook up my mushrooms, so I'm just going to throw those in there, toss them around, and season them up just a little bit more. You definitely want to season every step of the way. So these are looking really good. I'm just going to go ahead and set them aside and get started on my zucchini. So I'm going to be using my mandolin to cut up my zucchini. So I'm just cutting the ends off, cutting it in half, and putting the safety on it, and then just swiping it across the mandolin, and it gives you these really pretty like little pieces that are easy to grill. My pepper looks fantastic, you guys, so this is ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off of the heat and just place them in a plastic bag and just kind of cover the bag, let it sit on the counter and sweat for like 10 or 15 minutes, and this is going to let the skin come off of the peppers much easier. So I'm just going to cook up my zucchini in the meantime. Just going to put them, you know, however, and then season them up with salt and pepper. These only take about a minute to cook on each side, so I'm just going to go ahead and give them a little flip, and they're pretty much ready. So I'm going to go ahead and set these aside as well. So coming back to that pepper, I'm just going to go ahead and use the bag to just kind of pinch the skin off of the pepper. This is just kind of a simple way to keep it so that it's not as messy. You can also just scrape it with a knife, but again, that is much messier, but it is faster. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the top off, cut it in half, and take out all the seeds, and you're pretty much good to go. Now they charge an arm and a leg for roasted peppers anywhere, and they're so easy to make, you guys. You can totally do this at home. Now will you look at all of my beautiful ingredients, you guys. All of my vegetables are roasted up and ready to go, and now it's time to go ahead and put our paninis together. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread a healthy layer of pesto on both of my breads, and I'm going to go ahead and do the mushrooms and onions first so that they stick to the pesto and they don't roll around when you're trying to grill them. Then the zucchini, then the cheese, because I hate when the cheese sticks to the bread, and then my peppers, and we're going to close these up and they're ready to grill. Alright, so I'm just going to make these on my George Foreman. If you don't have any type of grill like this, you can totally make these in a pan. Just put a heavier pan on top of it to kind of smash it down. You may have to flip it, you know, sometime in between. Alright, so these are all ready, and there's Tessa's hand trying to help me make sure I don't drop the goods. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut these in half, and they are good to go, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And please let me know in the comments if you tried these, because they are so good, you guys. So thanks again for watching.